You're very welcome back. Lads, it's time to spice up your life. Our tongues are... I'm the shortest one.
You're trying to make me feel tall.
I'm adorable. Our tongues are about to get hot and steamy, Dahl.
That is right. Lizzy Lyons from Lizzy's Little Kitchen in Listowel joins us this morning with a lentil, lemongrass and coconut dal. That's a lot of flavour going on there.
Yeah.
But there's no meat.
No meat, just lots of protein actually, because lentils are really high in protein, so really good for people that are going to the gym and want to protein up. Really good for vegetarians, this dish is. For vegans, we serve it in the restaurant and it's really popular. And there's loads of lovely flavours going on together. I'll show you as we go along. They all kind of yin and yang, you know, they kind of...
Cool. Everyone's getting into the vegan diets these days, particularly if they're training or they're working hard.
Yeah.
All right, so where do we start? This is you're heating up your pan over here, right?
We have our pan on, yeah.
This is coconut.
Some coconut.
Lovely. Coconut oil, is it?
Yeah, coconut butter, coconut oil.
Okay, would you cook a lot with that, or only for a specific dish like this?
I use it for curries and kind of bases when I'm doing a tagine or anything like that, because the oil doesn't burn as fast as a regular oil, like an olive oil or whatever. So we have some of our coconut oil in here. Now we have some onion, and we also have some ginger and garlic here.
I love how you have everything prepared. Nothing to do.
Pulled in on the motorway on the way up and chopped everything.
Chopped everything in the back of the car.
And then took the road down to Kerry again.
Yes, you're under pressure on the way up this morning, yeah. Stop for a coffee in the middle of the night driving up, and then when you're coming up to Dublin, start driving back home again.
Drove back down again. I was...
How long was it till the next junction?
Ding, ding.
Ding. 12 kilometres.
12 kilometres down and 12 kilometres back up again.
Yeah.
You saw plenty of the country. The sun rising.
I was really enjoying it. I wasn't stressed at all.
Oh no, I can imagine. Trying to get here in time as well. What's this is going? Cucumber, is it?
We've got some really nice courgette.
Courgette, right.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And I always dice them nice and small because I think they marry really well then with the lentil. You know, I hate big, massive
chunky bits, yeah.
Yeah, it's off-putting. It's like getting a lump in your potatoes, you know, your mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I got you, yeah.
Now, so we've got some carrot in there.
Yeah.
And we're going to sweat them off.
Okay.
So we're not going to fry them or brown them or colour them. We're just going to sweat them off. We get a little bit of seasoning in there. And what I do is I'll build up the seasoning, like, so I won't chuck loads of salt and pepper in first.
Bit by bit?
Bit by bit, and you can taste as you go along. A little bit of bay leaf. And we let that sweat off, and the next thing we're going to do is put in our tomato paste.
Okay, how much of that?
About 2 tablespoons of it. Now, in real time, you'd let this simmer, like, sweat off for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then add in your tomato.
Okay.
We have some cumin. We have a tablespoon of that. And we have some paprika.
So some people would just go and buy the curry powder or to have it pre-made, but you're using them all separately, is it?
No, definitely. That is some turmeric.
Turmeric, right.
Yeah.
Okay, is this going to be hot?
No, it's not actually going to be hot at all. I don't put chilli into it because I think our Irish palates were... A lot of customers that come in aren't able for a hot chilli. So what I would do is I would offer a sriracha on the side, so you can spice it up yourself.
Perfect,
then.
lovely.
Yeah, so
that's the spicy sauce,
exactly,
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we let that sit out of the way.
It smells great already.
Looks great too, lovely colour.
Lovely colour, and consistency, texture in it.
Bit of the green and gold in there, huh?
Yeah, and we have our little bit of lemongrass paste in there. And then we are going to add in some acid, red wine vinegar.
Okay, sorry.
And then, did you really think I was putting acid in?
Pause on acid.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
going to give it a kick.
A little bit of coconut palm sugar, so you get the sugary.
Sweeten it up a little, yeah.
Yeah. And I have chopped coriander. A lot of people throw away the stalks of their coriander. Hold on to them and use them for the base of your curry or dal because they actually have the most flavour. It's the parts
in the stalk, okay.
In the stalk, yeah.
All the herbs and spices you're using here now, if you had a type of a family that would be turning their nose up at lentil dal or be like a vegan or vegetarian option, you could be using this as the basis for a chicken curry or some other kind of a curry as well.
Yeah, you could, of course, or you could use it if you wanted to give the kids a meat-free Monday. You could do this base and just use herbs instead.
Right. Okay.
So use rosemary and thyme, and that will get it through.
Is that something you practice? I've heard it's more common now to go meat-free at least one day a week, not least for the savings you make.
Yeah, it's really good. It gets the kids into eating veg. You know, you're giving your tummy a rest from meat. And yeah, it's healthier and, you know...
It sounds good for the environment as well.
Exactly, cost effective.
Okay.
Now, so the next thing we're going to drop in is our can of tomatoes.
1 tin.
1 tin of
Beautiful.
tomatoes. And we have our lentils here, a packet.
Right, they're tiny there now, but they're going to swell up, are they?
They'll puff up, they will, exactly. So we just
Okay,
put
so
them
there's no
through.
soaking them in water or...
No, what you do with these is you wash them through. So you get your packet of lentils, put them into a sieve or a colander and put them underneath the tap and wait until the water runs clear because they can be kind of cloudy and they'll make your dal a little bit bitter if you
Okay,
haven't
so you
them
want to
watched
wash that
through.
off.
And then we have our stock here, veggie stock, not chicken stock. We could get into trouble there.
They'll be shouting at you in the restaurant
Yeah.
if you give them the chicken stock.
And we let that simmer away there for 25, 30 minutes.
Okay, low heat or medium
Bring
heat?
it up to the boil first and then turn it down to simmer.
Yeah.
And let it simmer away at a medium heat for probably 25, 30, depending on your own cooker at home, you know.
Okay.
And the lentils will all
They'll
puff up.
Yeah.
And then at that stage, when that's done, what you do is you add in your coconut milk because this will all have evaporated out of it. You know, the lentils will have taken all that.
Quite pasty.
And then you add in your beautiful, gorgeous coconut milk.
Okay.
And then in the end, you have a gorgeous dal. Would you like to try, guys?
Are we ready to try? Wow.
Yeah.
Is that
So
quick,
really,
is it?
a lot of the work in the preparation, as in getting your spices and
Exactly.
your veg chopped, but then
Yeah.
bang, it's your one
I know.
pot
And
dinner.
then, you know, like if you really wanted to bulk this up and make it into a really big meal, you know, if you're after coming from the gym, you could put a breast of chicken on top of this, more protein. You could let this cool down, put it into the freezer and put it into little bags.
Yeah.
When you come home from work or before you go to work, take it out and your dinner is ready for you in the evening. Or like I said, with the kids, make a lovely meat-free spag bol for them, put a little bit of pasta with it. It costs next to nothing for you and you have a beautiful, healthy, gorgeous dinner.
I think for a lot of people, though, in a lot of kitchens, people would be like, I wouldn't know where to start with the lentils. So I suppose the pro tip from you would be wash them off.
Wash them off and let them, you know, have a good base, onion, garlic, ginger, herbs or spices, whichever you want.
Beautiful.
And now we're going to
I
put
like
this
the
in here.
old chicken breast idea as well. So you stick that under the grill or maybe put a bit of the curry powder on the chicken breast and throw it on top
and
as well.
bang it in then. And I'll give you a little bit of coriander. And then, look, it's green and gold.
Well, now, Lizzy, what's your
Kerry.
tip
It's the
for
Kerry
today?
colours
You'll
for
be
today.
flying to get home for the match this afternoon.
I am so confident they're going to win. We've got some local boys that come into us. And
So they're well fed.
Jason, Foley and Shane Enright, lovely guys, and they're really, really good to.
They've had their
around.
lentils.
They've had the lentils. They're
That is beautiful.
they're gonna do it today.
All right, OK, we're shouting for Kerry then today, I guess, are we?
Yes.
Well, you're not allowed to shout for anyone. You need to be unbiased on sport.
Apparently so, yeah.
You can find Lizzy's recipe on our website. That's virginmediatelevision.ie/weekendam. Or save yourself the washing up and just pop into Lizzy's little kitchen in Listowel to try everything for yourself.
You wouldn't miss the meat.
No,
you really wouldn't. Well done, Lizzy.
Tastes
That's great.
meaty, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.